My name is Deja Hatchett. I'm from Jefferson County, District 3, and I'm the Kentucky 4-H Vice President. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the basics of public speaking. Now, for a lot of people, public speaking can be grueling, daunting, and nerve-wracking, but it doesn't have to be. I have a few tips, tricks, and tools for you to be a successful public speaker, whether you're speaking to an audience of 5 or 500. Throughout this video, we're going to be covering several points from preparation, delivery, and then feedback from after you've given your speech that are all helpful and aid in giving a successful and cohesive speech altogether. 1. Preparation. Preparation for a public speaking engagement can mean the difference between a fumble and a win. Now, there are some instances where you won't be able to prepare in advance for your public speaking engagement. This is called impromptu speaking, where you're given a topic to speak on at the moment and you have to speak fluently and eloquently right there and then. But if you know your topic and your audience in advance, then that's called extemporaneous speaking. In that case, you have lots of time to prepare and practice beforehand. Today, we're going to be focusing on the scenario that you know your topic and your audience in advance before you have to give your speech. Firstly, you always want to know your audience, know who you're speaking to and what you need to speak to them about. For instance, if I'm going to be speaking to a group of kindergartners, I more than likely won't give a speech on nuclear physics. However, if I'm talking to a group of college students, I more than likely won't teach them how to tie their shoe. Know your audience. It's an important component to any successful public speech. The next step is creating an outline. Now, when you're in front of a large group of people, it's super easy to get off track, to get nervous, and to get distracted, and to miss key points that you wanted to cover during your speech. This is where an outline comes into play. Take a few note cards and jot down some key terms, words, or phrases that you want to make sure you integrate into your speech. It's a great way that if you lose track, you can circle right back around and pick up where you left off. The next component of preparation is making sure that your appearance doesn't cause any distractions. So that means dressing professionally, neatly, and making sure that you wouldn't have any articles of clothing that will cause you to fidget or cause the audience to be focused on anything other than what you're saying. My state officer green jacket, strand of pearls, and name tag are staples for any event or speaking engagement that I may attend as a state officer. It is very important for me to look neat and presentable and make sure that anyone I'm addressing or speaking to is focused on the words that I'm saying and not my outfit. The last but most important part of preparation is to just relax and have fun. If you make a mistake, stutter, have a little blip, the audience may well not notice at all if you keep moving forward and don't get distracted. Stay focused, stay on target, and stay confident. Now that you're fully prepped, you're ready to stand on that stage. I'm going to be giving you a few do's and a few don'ts of public speaking. For this next portion, we're going to be talking about delivery. Now, have you ever seen someone walk into a room and automatically command everyone's attention? I don't mean verbally by shouting, "Hey, everyone listen to me." I mean they have a certain confidence and sureness about themselves. Well, that's probably because they're utilizing a few of these basic communication hacks in their everyday life, and you can utilize them too in every public speech and demonstration. Hi, my name is Deja Hatchett, and I'm here to tell you why apples are better than oranges. Have you ever bitten into a ripe, crisp apple? There's nothing like it. Not only do they come in a variety of colors, shapes, and sizes, they also keep the doctors away. Thank you. My name's Deja Hatchett. I guess I'm here to tell you about why I like apples. They're pretty good, and I don't know, they keep the doctor away, and yeah, apples are just my favorite snack. What you've just seen in those two videos are an example of good public speaking etiquette versus bad public speaking etiquette, with three main differences. In the first video, I'm speaking loudly so that I can be understood clearly by my audience. In the second video, I'm mumbling and whispering, which means my audience is more than likely going to get distracted or sidetracked from what I'm saying. The second difference that you may have caught on to between the two videos is eye contact. You see in the second one that I'm looking down and around and shifting my focus a lot. For the listener, this may portray that you have a lack of confidence or knowledge about the subject that you're speaking on. When you create eye contact, you create a sense of assuredness between yourself and the viewer. So be confident and create eye contact. The last difference that you may have seen between the two videos is fidgeting and gestures. That's one that I've personally had to unlearn. It's a very bad habit when you're public speaking to fiddle with your hair, your clothing, or your jewelry. It's going to distract you and distract the listener. So try your best to make your movements fluid and clean and precise. The last thing that I want to cover really quickly is feedback. One really important component of giving an effective speech is to recite your speech or give it in front of people that you trust and who can give you positive, constructive criticism. So I like to do my speech before I give it in front of friends or family so that they can give me feedback on what I can change and do better. About you, but when it comes to memorizing a speech, that scares me. So one tool that I use when it comes to something that I'm going to have to recite word for word is the write, say, listen method. So basically, I will write my speech down 10 times on a sheet of paper, and I will read over that as I do it, say it out loud, especially in front of a mirror because I believe that it aids in muscle memory, and then I will record myself saying the speech in exactly the inflection, tone, and volume that I want it to be perceived by the listener, and I will listen to it in earbuds on my phone throughout the day so that not only do I have the muscle memory of writing the words, of seeing them on the paper, seeing myself say the speech in the mirror, but I also have the audio portion of learning so that I seal it into my brain and it's not going anywhere. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found some of the tips and tricks that I've given you helpful, and I wish you luck on your next public speaking or demonstration endeavor.